Singular bannerfish. They get up to 9 inches in length, Indo-West Pacific areas, and you can find these fish anywhere from 6-foot depths down to 780-foot depths. This is a black spotted pufferfish. We saw it before. Gets up to 13 inches in length. Bicolor parrotfish, intermediate phase, up to 2 feet. When it gets to be an adult, it gets up to 2.5 feet, and the colors change. Marsh idol, up to 9 inches in length, gets down to depths of over 600 feet. Bullethead parrotfish, 16 inches, Indo-Pacific region. Clark's anemone fish, get up to 5 inches and live with up to 10 different anemone species, Indo-West Pacific. On many of our dives, the currents were very strong. This woman said she had come up and nobody on the boat saw her. She didn't come up where the dive site was, and obviously nobody knew that she came up. And we waited at the dive site, and after a period of time, we ended up looking for her and found her maybe about a mile away from the dive site. Longfin bannerfish, 10 inches in length, Indo-Pacific. Hawksbill turtle. They're an endangered species. Get up to 200 pounds and around 3 feet. They're common in all oceans. We generally had one night dive per day, and that was at 5:30, so we started out at dusk, and it was pretty much dark by the time we got in the water. And the reason I really like the night dives is the lights on the camera really show the true colors of the coral and the fish. You don't have the ambient light and the water column taking out all the red colors and the short wavelengths during the daytime that you have to worry about compensating for it. So night dives, you tend to see the true colors. Regal angelfish, get up to 10 inches in length, Indo-Pacific region. Very pretty fish. Humphead bannerfish, up to 8 inches and in the Pacific. You'll notice that I will have numerous pictures or multiple pictures of the same fish, and I will not always repeat what that fish is. So you may have to go back if you really want to find out. Eclipse butterfly fish, 7 inches in length and common to the Indo-Pacific area. Black belt hogfish, up to 8 inches, East Indian and Asian Pacific area. Bleeker's parrotfish, 19 inches, West Pacific. I'm going to call it a Bleeker's. Unfortunately, in the books, they only have one color, and a lot of these fishes have different variations. So you have to look at the markings and try and match that. And if you don't have a good picture in the book, sometimes there's other fish that come close. But I'm going to call it a Bleeker's. Eastern triangular butterfly fish. Get up to 6 inches in length, East Indo and West Pacific. These fish do stay in pairs, and I'm not sure what's going on with them. Maybe they're having a domestic squabble, but they do stay in pairs, so it's not a territorial problem. Bridled monocle bream, 10 inches from the Maldives to the Fiji, so it doesn't have a big area. The wrasses are usually not very big, but they're some of the more colorful fish. This is a red-breasted wrasse, and this one gets up to 15 inches. Crescent tail big eye, gets up to 16 inches, and this one stays pretty deep, goes from 50 feet to 750 feet in depth. Indo-West Pacific area. This is a better picture of a bridled monocle bream that we had seen before, which is in a much smaller area, like I said, Maldives to Fiji. So I'm glad I got a good picture of it. And coming up is a Pacific double-saddled butterfly fish, 6 inches in length, and that's East Indo-Pacific area. Black lip butterfly fish, get up to 6 inches, and Indo-West Pacific region. In Hawaii, we would see large schools of these pyramid butterfly fish. They get up to 7 inches in length, and they're East Indo-Pacific region. Dot and dash butterfly fish, 5 inches in length, Pacific region. You can see the dashes and dots turn into stripes. This is a sub-adult. They get up to 14 inches in length, and those white bands around the back disappear as they get to an adult. Adults get up to 2 feet in length. You can see from all the coral and the different shapes and all the colors of soft coral, you can see why this is called the coral capital of the world. Teardrop butterfly fish, up to 8 inches, Pacific region. This is a pennant bannerfish, up to 7 inches, East Indo-Pacific. And you can see a lot of fishes are very similar, and they do change as they grow from juvenile to adult. Also, the same fish can sometimes change colors. Singular bannerfish, up to 9 inches, Indo-West Pacific. You can find these fish anywhere from 10 feet down to 800 feet depths. The fish with the white spots in the dark body are called three-spot dacilus. These are juveniles. As they get older, the white spots disappear, and they get up to 6 inches as adults. As juveniles, they're around 2 inches, but they're often near and in anemones, mixing with the anemone fish. Humphead wrasse. I have a much better picture of it later on, but these things can get up to 7.5 feet in length. I believe this is an intermediate phase. Big nose unicorn fish. These fish are an example of fish that change colors. They can be this color, blue, or completely black. They're from anywhere from 12 feet to 200-foot depths in the Indo-Pacific. In fact, you saw that one changing color.